Carol Vorderman, and this is Perfect 10, your daily brain workout. Think of me as your very own PT for the mind. But instead of sit-ups and squats, I've got questions and riddles, which will educate, entertain, and irritate you in equal measures. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in just 10 minutes. And I'm here every day from Monday to Friday, so please make sure you subscribe, you follow, and you like to get the next episode as soon as it drops. And don't forget to head over to our social channels for exclusive content and questions from Perfect 10 HQ. Just search for @Perfect10Carol on Facebook, Insta and TikTok, and there we will be. Okay, at the end of yesterday's podcast, I asked you what kind of scientist is an anagram of moon starer? Well, rather brilliantly, moon starer is an anagram of astronomer. How wonderful and very apt. Anyway, that was just for fun. But now you're playing for points. So can you get a perfect 10 score today? Here come the questions. Question 1 is your starter for a perfect 10. How many black squares are there on a chessboard? Here's a little hint. See if you can remember each of the pieces and where they start on the board. And that might just help you figure out the right answer here. Question 2 is our hearsay round. So which phrase is hidden in these sounds?
Where to, mate?
Portland Street, please.
Well, we could go via the B23, but that goes to the capital of Italy. The A12 goes to the capital of Italy. The B7 also goes there. The A645's no good. That goes to the Italian capital.
As always, just say what you hear. I have to admit, I love teasing you with these. We get some fantastic suggestions, but they always make sense when you hear the answer. Question 3, as always, Carol lateral thinking. Rachel read a novel in 20 days. She made sure to read 16 pages every day for the first 15 days, then 18 pages every day for the last 5 days. How many pages are in the book? Everything you need is in the question, so take it along bit by bit. Question 4 is our memory game, so listen up, pay attention, and get remembering. Take it away, our Perfect 10 weather team.
Good evening, and I'm afraid that the good weather is coming to an end. Saturday will be clear for most, but that northwesterly wind will bring a chill to the whole country, especially those on the west coast of Scotland and Northern Ireland. That wind will bring cloud down from the Atlantic, turning into rain for much of the east coast on Sunday, with temperatures dropping by up to 10 degrees. Monday will see that rain push south before dissipating into the Atlantic at around 8 p.m. Monday looks dry, but the temperatures will stay low, highs of 13 and 14 and lows of 8 and 9.
Always remember that our weather forecasts are made up. They are entirely fiction. Don't take our word for it. Anyway, I hope you were listening, because here comes your question. On which day will rain arrive on the East Coast? Everything you need for a point was in the clip, so think back, see if you can pull that answer to the front of your mind. Okay, questions 5, 6 and 7 are all part of a frivolous, familiar and fun collection. Here's your question 5, and let's start with football, shall we? Which Premier League football team's emblem features a white seagull on a blue background? And if you don't know it straight away, take an educated guess. The emblem is a big clue. Moving on to question 6. The brand name, quality, value, convenience, is better known as what? You'll kick yourself when you hear the answer to this. You might not know this brand by this name, but you'll certainly know it when I tell you the answer. Question 7 now. Balloon Girl, Flower Thrower, and Love is in the Bin are all artworks by which mysterious British artist? Is that perfect 10 score in touching distance? Well, for question 8, 1 in, 1 out, you'll need to swap and spell. Which letter can you change in the word kindly, Kindly, to start a fire? Don't forget, you can pause the show, give your brain cells a chance to cool down and regroup. You can rewind if you want, listen to something again. It isn't cheating. Okay, ready for your next question? Question 9 is, I know this, and with a little bit of thinking time, you should get yourself a point here. Today, it's song lyrics. Here it is. Holly came from Miami, FLA, hitchhiked her way across the USA, is a line from which song? I bet you're singing it in your head. That's going to be an earworm. But what is the song? Well, that's almost it. Just enough time for question 10 and our daily riddle. A window cleaner is cleaning the windows on the 25th floor of a skyscraper when he slips and falls. He is not wearing a safety harness and nothing slows his fall, yet he suffered no injuries. How? And that was your perfect 10. The answers are coming up, so if you need to rewind and pause, please be my guest. Don't forget, though, to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions. And if you want to entertain, educate and irritate me, please send me your puzzles to @Perfect10Carol on Facebook, Insta and TikTok. There are loads of bonus questions there too, over on our socials to keep your brain ticking over until tomorrow. 10 questions, 10 points, 10 minutes, but did you get a perfect 10 score? This is where we find out. Question 1, I started with, how many black squares are there on a chessboard? And the answer is 32. A chessboard is an 8 by 8 grid, so that gives us 64 squares in total. 32 are white and 32 are black. And well done if you got that right. You just scored yourself a point. Question 2 was hearsay. I asked which well-known phrase or saying was hidden in these sounds.
Where to, mate?
Portland Street, please.
Well, we could go via the B23, but that goes to the capital of Italy. The A12 goes to the capital of Italy. The B7 also goes there. The A645's no good.
Hearsay, say what you hear. The answer is all roads lead to Rome. Let me know if you got it right. And let me know if you didn't, because some of your answers are so brilliant, I kind of prefer them to the correct answer sometimes. Question 3 was a maths question about a voracious reader. Rachel read a novel in 20 days. She made sure to read 16 pages every day for the first 15 days, then 18 pages every day for the last 5 days. How many pages were in the book? The answer is 330 pages. 16 times 15 days equals 240. 18 pages times 5 days equals 90. Add them together and you've got 330 pages in total. Question 4 was our Wednesday weather memory question. And I asked, on which day will rain arrive on the East Coast? And could you remember? The answer is Sunday. Question 5, and we're into the 3 Fs. Which Premier League football team's emblem features a white seagull on a blue background? And the answer is Brighton and Hove Albion. But if you just said Brighton or Brighton and Hove, you can have a point as well, as I'm feeling extra generous today. Question 6, the brand name Quality Value Convenience is better known as what? The answer is QVC. Well done if you got that right. Question 7. Balloon Girl, Flower Thrower and Love is in the Bin are all artworks by which mysterious British artist? The answer is, of course, the one and only Banksy. Now, we know very little about Banksy, but there is speculation that it might be the founding member of Massive Attack, a Bristol band, Robert Del Nair. This is unconfirmed, though, so I'm just spreading a little gossip there. Banksy's Girl with Balloon is now one of the most widely recognisable images in the world. It was even voted the UK's favourite piece of art in a 2017 poll, beating Turner's The Fighting Temeraire, Constable's The Haywain, and Hockney's A Bigger Splash to the top spot. Question 8, and it's the answer to this week's One In, One Out. Which letter can you change in the word kindly to start a fire, or change the letter Y for a letter E to get the word kindle, Kindle? Question 9 now. Holly came from Miami, FLA, hitchhiked her way across the USA is the line from which song? And the answer is Take a Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed. But did you know that the song was actually produced by David Bowie? It's true. And finally, Question 10 was this riddle. A window cleaner is cleaning the windows on the 25th floor of a skyscraper when he slips and falls. He is not wearing a safety harness and nothing slows his fall, yet he suffered no injuries. How? Well, he was on the 25th floor, but he was cleaning the inside of the windows, of course. So how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10? If so, please let me know. Remember to subscribe to our podcast, follow us on YouTube and across our social media channels so you don't miss out on any of our rounds or any of our bonus Perfect 10 content. But now I just have time for today's anagram, which is, which classic horror film is an anagram of shy cop? S-H-Y, shy, C-O-P, cop. Find out tomorrow when I've got a whole new day of questions, riddles and puzzles. I'm Carol Vorderman, and that was my perfect 10 for you today. I hope you have a perfect day.